I like this right here. Yeah. Bad boy.
What's up everyone, this is Rob Yang and I'm here to talk about smoothies. So I'm here to talk about Jamba Juice because it's the most well-known smoothie shop out there, but I'm talking about any smoothie shop that sells these smoothies for so-called health foods. Now in my opinion, they're not really healthy foods, and I'll give you 3 reasons why they're actually not healthy for you. One is you got to look at the sugar content, and we're going to go over that in a moment. 2, you got to look at the form that it's in, which is liquid. And 3, you've got to look at the macronutrient ratios and how imbalanced they are. So let's look into the sugar issue. Now this is a 16-ounce cup. On average, you're getting about 40 grams of sugar made up from frozen strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, bananas, whatever the fruit is. And then you're looking at juice, and then you're looking at, again, the non-fat frozen yogurt, non-fat sherbet. Now, to give you a visual of what 40 grams of sugar looks like is I've got a teaspoon here, and I'm going to measure out how many teaspoons of sugar that are actually in this smoothie. So let's count that out. We've got 1, got 2 teaspoons, and then 3, and then we got 4, we got 5, got 6, got 7, not done yet, 8, 9, probably thinking, is he gonna stop here? 10, yes, we're looking at actually 10, count them, 10 teaspoons of sugar. That is a lot of sugar. Now look at this. This is how much sugar is in this 16-ounce smoothie. Now let me tell you the impact that has on your health. Research shows if you consume 1 teaspoon of sugar, the activity of your phagocyte cells decreases dramatically after 2 hours. So you consume a teaspoon of sugar, and 2 hours later, the phagocyte cells, their activity decreases. Now, the phagocyte cells are very, very important for your immune system. They are like the Pac-Man of your immune system. So when a virus is floating around, a bacteria is floating around in your body, phagocyte cells, Pac-Man, gobble, 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 gobble. And they eat up those viruses and bacteria. Well, with 1 teaspoon of sugar, their activity decreases dramatically after 2 hours. So again, with this smoothie, with 10 teaspoons of sugar, you're getting 20 hours of immune suppression because of the amount of sugar that's in them. So I don't think people want to be sick and run down, and that's what happens with this amount of sugar consumption. Now, the second issue that we've got to look at is the form that it's in. It's in liquid form. Now, if you look at any sort of research in terms of how the body is impacted in terms of blood sugar with the form of food, whether it's liquid or solid, it's what we call the postprandial state. And research clearly shows that when you actually drink liquids, the blood sugar impact is much greater, meaning your blood sugar will peak and then valley quite rapidly. And remember, when you get to that sharp peak and then you start valleying down, that blood sugar starts dropping, that is when you get symptoms. Symptoms like fatigue, lethargy, feeling sleepy after you eat. That is not what I call healthy. And so that is one of the big problems with drinking liquids and the impact it has on your blood sugar. Now the third reason is the imbalance of the macronutrients. Now, like I said before, the main ingredient is fruit, and then you've got sugar water, which is juice, and then you've got non-fat frozen yogurt or non-fat sherbet, whatever they put in there. And what you're doing is you're getting this load of sugar, like this freight train of sugar with no fat, because remember, it's non-fat, it's supposed to be healthy for you, and virtually no protein, and nothing to slow down this locomotor of carbohydrate, this load of carbohydrate, which is again going to cause that peak and that valley and with your blood sugar. And it creates an environment where you become, I'm talking about you become a very, very efficient fat storing machine. So you can see here, this smoothie is not healthy at all. 1, it's going to depress your immune system like I talked about with this sugar. 2, it's a liquid form, so it's going to screw with your blood sugar. It's going to cause that peak and then that valley. And 3, it makes you a very efficient fat storing machine. So I think that clearly gives you all the reasons why you shouldn't really be drinking these smoothies and how unhealthy they are for you. So I thank you for listening to me again, guys. And just remember, in order to feel well, You've got to eat well. So until next time, see ya.
I like this right here.